okay? And that includes obviously even being within HR, right? You can be HR or you can be MWR, right? Morale, welfare, and recreation, right? So there's so many different um, jobs and duties out there that are exposed, however, may not be in direct contact. Okay, that's first. Okay, so again, I want you to know 9 times out of 10, you are going to be exposed to some type of hazardous noise that could actually affect your hearing. But now, when we're talking about the proposed changes, tinnitus was one of the, again, whether if it's pronounced tinnitus or tinnitus, whatever you guys want to call it, but that diagnosis, that was something that was actually something that was a quick gimme, right? A quick, you know, hopefully, because trust me, the VA has denied many claims of tinnitus, okay? But that was supposed to be a stepping stone for the rest of your claim. And you're supposed to be able to get 10% based upon that auditory issue. But now, tinnitus is becoming a symptom of other major diagnoses of auditory systems. Well, what does that exactly mean? Well, let me explain. So, if you are presented with a major or a diagnosis of an auditory issue, such as hearing loss, such as otitis media, such as just a ton of uh, uh, hearing issues, right? You can even group that with such things as vertigo, right? Vertigo, because it does affect the equilibrium and so on and so forth. But when we are able to group those things, um, tinnitus could become a symptom of. Now, if you have a major diagnosis of hearing loss, well, if tinnitus is not a symptom of that, and you are actually provided a service connected condition, if hearing loss is not a service connected condition or any other auditory issue, well, you are then not going to be provided that grant of that 10% or whatever diagnosis rating criteria there is. So that is proposed to change. How does it affect you? Well, it affects you because you're not able to get a 10% rating based upon tinnitus. How can you avoid this being affected, you being affected by this? Well, first and foremost, you can call us so we can be able to assist you to be able to get a full case file and get the education that you need and make sure everything is in proper place to get your, again, hearing loss or tinnitus claim pushed, okay? Because we want to make sure that we're providing you the education to get it done. So at the end of the day, submitting your case is as quick as possible. That's going to be able to give you some opportunity to hopefully get service connected. Okay, and even if it doesn't, provide you an overall rating decision, submit your claim as quick as possible. Submit your claim as quick as possible when we're talking about tinnitus, because that proposed change is coming down the pipeline and it's coming fast, and you will be affected. And if you think you're not, again, we're dealing with the VA, a federal government agency, which outlines any jurisdiction over a veteran. So trust me when I tell you, get your tinnitus claim submitted ASAP, even if it's denied, even if it is denied. In which I'm going to make sure that I really provide you some real value of information towards the end of the video amongst any type of submitted conditions. Okay. And just again, for anyone that has a question, if you are grandfathered in with tinnitus and you already have a rating of tinnitus that is already applied, it does not affect you. Okay. You're under a historic rating criteria. So whenever you got rated at that time, even if it was 2004, historically, you're kind of placed under that criteria. So you're going to be good to go there.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great point because I was coming with the questions, right? I'm always going to make them answer those hard questions that I assume, veterans may have there. So I know one of the things that you mentioned here was in terms of making sure you get the claim in as soon as possible, right?